You gotta have fabulous product, great fuel economy, understanding what the marketplace is changing.
This is the Healey Brothers Show.
We're here at our new Lincoln facility with Greg Wood, head of sales for the United States, John Koerner, executive general manager of the whole Healey Group, and Brian Healey, my cousin, of the Healey Auto Group. So we're lucky enough to have Greg here from Dearborn, Michigan. So thank you so much, first off, for coming. We have a great party going on that John Koerner and his crew put together. So we just want to ask you a few questions. And
I'm honored to be here, by the way. This is such a fabulous facility that you guys built for Lincoln.
Well, we appreciate that. So we're going to get right to the nitty gritty. So what do you think sets Lincoln apart from those other luxury brands right now at this time?
Well, I would say that from a luxury perspective, and John talked about this earlier, everybody's got great products. Mercedes, Lexus, Lincoln, and so the price of entry is in how we can make clients' lives effortless and make it simple. And we want to meet them on their terms, whether it's coming in for service, whether they want pickup and delivery, they want to come to this fabulous facility here, or even mobile service is a new entry that we're providing in the marketplace. And then as far as products, you gotta have fabulous product, great fuel economy, understanding what the marketplace is changing with having hybrids and plug-in hybrids. But this facility that you all built and providing a brand exclusive environment, along with the expertise of sales consultants and service advisors, are really the driving difference for our brand.
So John, can you touch a little more on the people, what makes the people here at Lincoln so special?
Well, I think Greg's 100% right, is that it's gonna be these little things that we do with pickup and delivery, okay? Leading the luxury market in that is the Lincoln brand. But our customers, once they get a taste for that, they don't ever want to come back unless it's an emergency or something like that. And they love it. But again, you must have the right people to handle that pickup and delivery experience, because if you say you're going to be there at 10 o'clock and they're going to get a text 5 minutes before that you get there, they need to get the text 5 minutes before you get there, and you need to get there at 10 o'clock. And if there's a problem, then you need to make sure they're aware of that prior to the 10 o'clock. So the people are demanding. So we just need to be constantly putting ourselves in their shoes and also training our people on what does that luxury consumer expect. Because a lot of the people we have working right now at Lincoln in our dealership doing pickup and delivery or mobile service or whatever, they've never spent nights at the Four Seasons or the Ritz-Carlton. They've never had dinner at Del Frisco's and Michelin star rated restaurants. And so how do we teach them this service that we want to give, but yet maybe they haven't really experienced? That's why the Lincoln Institute becomes such an important part of the training that Lincoln Motor Company is doing, when we can get those people out to Michigan so that they can spend 2 or 3 days in an immersion to really understand that luxury buyer.
John, you brought up a good point. What is the most valuable asset of a luxury buyer? Is time. And our role is to simplify things, to respect their time, whether it's calling 5 minutes before the pickup and delivery gets there, or if we're gonna sell a client a vehicle, going to their home with a test drive. Meeting clients on their terms is critically important in this new day and age, not only on the purchase side, but then on the ownership side with how we handle pickup and delivery and other services. So critical. And when we do it right, we drive the loyalty where they don't want to go anywhere else. They're sold on Lincoln and the Healey Lincoln experience.
What you guys did here, it's pretty special. Brian, I don't know if you want to touch on anything.
I love everything about it. I'm curious. So one of our vehicles in the household is an MKZ. I think that's going to go away. Got a little baby on the way. Next one's going to be an Aviator. We all know the current lineup. I'm just curious if there's any unclassified information. What's the next big thing? Thinking?
Hot seat.
Oh yeah, hot seat right now. I will tell you, the next 12 months is going to be so exciting for the Lincoln brand. that we will be refreshing the majority of our lineup. So we just started with our new 2023 Corsair. Just recently hit the marketplace. It's been phenomenally well received. We've already announced the new 24 Nautilus, all new inside out, brand new vehicle. That's going to be landing in the first quarter. And then we got 2 more exciting announcements that will be coming to finish off refreshing our entire lineup.
Was that going to get the teaser here?
Oh yeah, I got to be careful with the cameras, but no, we're really excited about the investments we're making in the brand and to continue our growth. There is a lot of growth opportunity with the Lincoln brand, and we're excited for that.
Any new technology or EVs you guys are looking at, or?
Well, I would say one of the biggest new technologies is Lincoln Blue Cruise, and that's our getting into hands-free driving, and the capability continues to be refined and improved. And once clients start using Lincoln Blue Cruise, then they're hooked. And that's a technology that it's going to be the gateway between that and autonomous vehicles, no different than hybrids are for the transition from internal combustion engine to electric vehicles. Plug-in hybrids and hybrid vehicles is a big opportunity for us to lean into it as a brand. And as I mentioned, we have this new Nautilus coming out, the 24 early next year, and that will come with a 50% mix of hybrid.
Some exciting stuff coming.
Yeah.
So a couple more questions. So one last thing, you guys put so much effort to doing this building. Who would have thought a Mitsu building would have turned into this beautiful luxury facility that I want to live in most days. The layout, what was your thought of this kind of layout, your flow from service to sales, the no desks anymore? Where's the thought process? I mean, I'm in love with it. I just want to know your thought process on it, or you meet with it, and just the ideas you guys put into the thought into the facility.
I'll start, and then I'll turn it over to John, because there was a number of touch points he had. But when the design of the vitrine, and vitrine is a French word for glass jewel box, and you're a testament at night when this place is lit up, it is the definition of a glass jewel box. And so we're real proud of the name. But the design was, you take this room, this is the Black Label room. Rather than having desks and chairs, we wanted to meet clients on their terms in a more comfortable environment. As the future of the industry is evolving, we're going to be paperless eventually, and we want to sell a luxury product in an environment that a luxury buyer is comfortable in. And that's the whole idea of the Black Label room. The pavilions, less tables and chairs, and more an environment where we can experience on the screen the product, talk, and have very much transparency with products, with showing
Stress-free.
Stress-free, what payments are going to be, where someone may be showing us a new Nautilus now, and I may say, hey, I want to transition that from a 60-month to a 72-month or a 48-month lease or whatever it is, and just having that transparency, that's the new definition, and we wanted to bring that to life in these facilities.
I think, Jason, I agree with everything, and I think that we want to create some separation from us and other luxury shopping experiences. This facility does that, in my opinion. I don't see desks ever being in here, and I've talked to some other fellow Lincoln dealers, and they're like, John, are you going to put some desks in after Lincoln comes through and signs off on the bill and everything? I said, no, I'm not. You're either in or you're not.
It's a different experience from the mass brand.
I'm comfortable sitting here right now. I can be sold right. I can buy something right now.
Yeah, we're selling Greg right now. He doesn't know he's leaving with the Black Label.
You're right. You're not at the desk. There's nothing between us. It's just a comfortable setting, and I believe that this will work. It takes. You know what? Our team needs to get used to it. Our client advisors are, they're like, okay, how do we do this? So that's a little bit of it. But
it's part of the journey.
Exactly. But I have not heard anything but positive from any customer that has sat in any of those pavilions or this Black Label room. They love it. They love it.
Okay, so if you go to Tiffany's, what's the environment in Tiffany's? Or it doesn't matter what luxury good you buy, it is a different experience than than maybe like going to Target. And so that's what we need to provide, the level of experience that luxury clients are expecting and demanding in other products and services they're buying.
Yep.
And that's what this facility does that immensely.
And your average clientele is younger now. I think that plays a lot with it. I mean, look at the banking industry. You have banks, let's say Ally, which is just online, or Capital One has this new thing where it's like a coffee bar. All these industries are changing as the demographics of the clientele changes, I think.
Change is hard, but change happens with millennials and as the younger people adapt to social media and digital and the expectations of having more transparent conversations. But again, it comes down to providing the level of experience that they're accustomed to with other luxury products. If I'm in here buying a black label Navigator, I may be spending $110,000. So the level of 120. So the level of experience that we're providing.
And who wants to sit at a desk and just sign a piece of paper and say what you're spending all that money, your second biggest investment? Why not relax, be stress-free, have an amazing cup of coffee, some Healey water, some Healey cookies that are homemade.
Maybe a glass of champagne.
Why not?
You do it when you go buy luxury goods.
I do it when I go to buy a nice suit. Let me tell you what, they offer me a glass of champagne. Would you like while you're sitting here, John, while we're working through? Why not?
So at the end of the day, it comes to customer experience, and it all comes down to our people. The people make it so special.
We say internally that the price of entry as a luxury product, you have to have world-class product. You do. Superior design, but on the other end of it, you have to have world-class luxury experience, client experience, and part of that is the facility, and the other part is the people. The people drive our business. We're in the people business. Healey Brothers is the face of Lincoln in your community here in the Hudson Valley. And across the country, as we evolve, we want everybody to be represented in brand exclusive vitrine facilities like this, and for everybody to get the same experience. But we are in the people business.
I'll touch base on a story. I was driving home, and I have to pass the building from where my office is at the corporate building. And it's say 4 o'clock, and I'm stuck at the traffic light, and a Lincoln Navigator pulls up to me and is in the left turning lane. And New Jersey plates, younger folks, let's say mid-30s, and the window goes down. I look, and they're pointing at the building. Oh my God! The back windows go down. The women were in the back, and they're, oh my God! Look at this building. And immediately I got on the phone. I called John. He's like, I'm not having a good day. What's going on? I said,
I'm here to brighten your day.
Let me brighten your day. I kid you not. Look, and they were in awe. I mean, their jaws dropped. And it was, you could tell they were just like, we got to probably jump on our phones and Google, what is this Lincoln store and how can I do business with it?
That's great news.
It's a great story.
And that's just one you saw.
That's just the one I saw, yeah.
It's a jaw dropper. I mean, you get texts all the time like, wow, that facility is, I mean, it literally is, would you call it the jewelry box or?
Yeah, vitrine is French word for glass jewel box.
Yeah, I mean, it really is. If you ever go past the facility at night, it's stunning.
It's gorgeous at night. It's spectacular.
So we're all still listening. Anyone else touch anything? But Greg, we appreciate it. Thank you for joining us.
I'm honored to be here with your team.
It's great. It is an honor to have you.
Well, thank you for what you have done for our brand. 25 years as representing Lincoln, and for you to make this sizable investment for the next 25 plus years. We're so excited.
We are too. Let's hope we get 20 years out of this facility before we gotta get it.
That's right.
Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, hit that subscribe button, and follow us at Healey Brothers on all social platforms.